Okay, welcome everyone to the final, and I would consider personally the most important panel of the three-day conference here, AIM 2014. To my right, we have our distinguished guest who will act as the panelist discussing a very important topic, our plenary session 9, China Investment in Cooperation Policies, New Perspectives. The focus of this will be China's new growth model from investment in internal consumption-led growth, as well as the new rules for outward and inward FDI. Obviously, China has had a lot of attention in the media. Many of the representatives from around the world, different ministries, have seen Chinese companies expanding into their countries through M&A and other greenfield investments. So with our experts here with me today, we're certainly going to have a lively discussion about this very important topic. So I won't introduce myself too much now. My name is Matt Sumner. I'm the director of InvestIn, China's first private media company on the focus of Chinese outbound investment. I work with investment promotion agencies and Chinese investors who are going abroad. I've been asked to slow down. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm the moderator of today's panel, and I come from mainland China. We focus on Chinese outbound investment. Our company is called InvestIn, and we're a media organization. So to my right, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker first, Ms. Yuan, who is the Deputy Director General of BOFTEC, Guangzhou, Guangdong Province, China. In addition, we have Ms. Li Qing, who is a professor of management and the General Secretary of Guangdong Research Institute for International Strategies and the Guangdong University of Foreign Studies based in China. We have Mr. Victor Z. Chen, who is Assistant Professor of International Business, the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. He's a fellow and EMGP Global Coordinator at the Vail Columbia Center on Sustainable International Investment, which is a joint center of Columbia Law School and the Earth Institute at Columbia University in the United States. Mr. Michael Charlton, who is the Chief Executive of MCC, Michael Charlton Consulting Limited, based in the UK. Li Jiwei, who is a Director of Economic and Trade Promotion Bureau in Guangzhou, China. And last but not least, we have Mr. Kai Hamrick, who is representing KA Foreign Investment Cooperation. So with that said, I will go over the outline of what we'll be discussing in the panel, but to open the session first, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Yuan. Ms. Yuan is the Deputy Director General of the Foreign Trade and Economic Cooperation of Guangzhou Municipality, and she's in charge of both attracting foreign investment and promoting foreign investment, or maintaining relationships and working with the Chinese enterprises who are going abroad. Under her leadership, Guangzhou has established a solid foundation for industrial development and layout by attracting world top companies' investment, and has encouraged much of Guangzhou's companies to invest all over the world. She has over a decade of experience in FDI promotion, and her team has planned and organized many activities to set up a good business environment for international capital investment. In particular, a major milestone that I think is very relevant for today's discussion, in 2013, just last year, she was responsible for over 116 outbound investment projects, which were approved in Guangzhou. And the total contractual investment volume of these equals $2 billion, which is an annual increase of 181.25%. A very significant figure, and definitely highlights the overall trend of Chinese outbound investment. So with that said, I would like to welcome our speaker to the stage. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm honored to be invited to the AIM 2014 and introduce to you to development of inward and outward FDI in Guangzhou, and share with you the new policies to promote international investment of and the situation in Guangzhou and in China. Here, on behalf of Guangzhou BOFTEC, I'd like to express my thanks to you, especially to my old friend, Naza. Thank you very much for your interest in Guangzhou's development. As we all know, among all the developing countries, China has been the largest recipient of FDI in the past 20 years. In the first 2 months of this year, the actual use of foreign investment still grows with a double-digit rate, which shows that China, with a huge market and its improving investment environment, has remained attractive for FDI. As FDI grows at a slower pace globally, China is accelerating the pace of industrial restructuring, showing the huge rooms for foreign investment in the service market. Chinese government has gradually liberated policies limited to encourage more foreign investment in the service market. The new government proposed that laws and regulations on home-funded and foreign-funded enterprises should be united to maintain a stable, transparent, and predictable policy on foreign investment. Service sectors, including finance, education, culture, and healthcare, will be opened orderly. Restriction of the foreign investors' market access in service sectors, including child care and nursing for aged people. Architecture's design, accounting, adopted commercial logistics, and e-commerce will be relaxed. Undoubtedly, this will provide the most favorable policy support for foreign investment. The direct access of FDI to the service industry will not only meet the market demand, but more importantly, bringing new industry standards and concepts to promote or even force to the development of the service industry. At the same time, we also see that in the situation of global economic integration, Chinese enterprises have quickened steps to invest abroad. Nearly 4 trillion yuan in foreign exchange reserves and the internationalization of the RMB accelerate the speed of capital output. In 2013, Chinese domestic investors made a total non-financial ODI of $90.17 billion, an increase of 16.8%. ODI from mainland China to the 7 major economies like Hong Kong, ASEAN, EU, Australia, the United States, Russia, and Japan reached $65.45 billion, accounting for 72.6% of the country's total ODI in the same period. ODI by the local companies, it means 9 central SOEs, reached $32.97 billion, an increase of 16.9%. accounting for 36.6% of the country's total. ODI of Guangzhou, Shandong, Jiangsu provinces ranked the top 3. From the industrial constitutes, ODI were made in a complete range of sectors with focus. 40% flowing to business services, mining, wholesales and retail, manufacturing, construction and transportation. Till now, China has become the world's 3rd largest FDI contributors, with diversified overseas investment in form of greenfield investment, M&A, and equity investment. Importance will be attached to both FDI and ODI to achieve balanced development, which will be conducive both to the global economy and China for conducting international business cooperation and foreign economic cooperation. As you know, as the birthplace of Marine Silk Road, Guangzhou has taken the lead in opening up, becoming a hotspot for investment and profit. More than 10,000 foreign-funded enterprises settled here and prospered. A total of 234 Fortune Global 500 enterprises invested in Guangzhou already. Guangzhou has become an important place for MNC's global resource allocation and industrial layout. As one of the world's safest, most dynamic and attractive economies, Guangzhou has been awarded Forbes' Best Business City in China mainland for 3 times, respectively in 2010, 2011, 2013. Guangzhou's ODI also showed a rapid development. Until now, Guangzhou has made ODI in more than 16 countries and regions, established around 600 constructural investment of nearly 5 billion, and US dollars, and Chinese party contributing amount 4.5 billion US dollars. In 2013, 116 overseas investment projects by Guangzhou enterprises was approved, with a total contractual investment of more than 2 billion, an increase of 187%. The contribution of the Chinese party was 1.8 billion, an increase of 165%, amounting 1/3 of the total overseas investment of Guangdong province, which was less than 1/6 in 2012. The scope of investment projects is expanding. Last year, private enterprises of Guangzhou made an investment in Hong Kong with a total investment of 360 million, which broke the record and became the largest ODI project of Guangzhou. There is another private companies of Guangzhou which made an ODI investment in Africa in tourism real estate project with a total investment of around 220 million US dollars. It is by far the largest ODI of Guangzhou in Africa. Investment scope has been expanding from trading and resource development, including mining, forestry, crude oil, and financial leasing, commercial parks, and transportation M&A. I'll give you the latest case. A Guangzhou company, Jinbaoshi Investment Company, has invested a project named China Mile in Ajman, Free Zone, UAE. After it started operation in 2010, it has attracted over 1,000 companies to settle. It's Chinese companies to settle here. Now with a daily buyer and commercial commerce from flow over 50,000. It has realized an overall sale revenue of 1 billion by the end of 2030. Such projects create a new business model which features Chinese companies unite to investment abroad and explore new market to promote foreign trade. At present, one of the hot topics about investment policies in China mainland is the Shanghai free trade zone model, this kind of model. In terms of expanding the openness of investment field, and this model, the magazine, the UNCTAD, this investment policy monitor describes its content as follows. Firstly, the openness of the service industry will be expanded. Finance, shipping, commerce and trade, culture and social service industry will be chosen to open wider. Entrance restrictions will be relaxed. Secondly, a negative list management model will be explored and established. Pre-access national treatment will be tried out on foreign investment. Negative lists in terms of discrepancies between foreign investment in the FTZ and national treatments will be researched and made. The model of foreign investment management will experience several reforms. Thirdly, a service system of promoting ODI will be set up. Enterprises that invest and set up firm abroad will be managed mainly by registration and filling system. Investors in the FTZ will be encouraged and supported to invest abroad. Basing on this model, Guangzhou is actively implementing a package of more innovative policies, including the application of several pilot policies and the mirror on area as cross-border e-commerce, customer and inspection innovation, FDI in the commercial factors, etc. A new system for open economy with higher degree and openness, broad field of openness, more convenient investment and trade environment, and better competitive edge will be will be established. At the same time, all-around cooperation will be expanded. Efforts will be taken to build Guangzhou into a leading gold for deepening economic exchange with countries and regions along the Silk Road economic belt and the Murray Silk Road. Economies and trade exchanges will develop and emerging economies will be deepened. Regional cooperation with Guangzhou, Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan will be fully strengthened. We believe that implementation of these reforms and development measures will bring in more business opportunities for investors and open up broader prospects for cooperation. Foreign investors are welcome to actively participate in the construction of the city, the establishment of platforms and development of industries, and share with us the fruit of the new round of reforms, opening up and development of Guangzhou. Meanwhile, Guangzhou is carrying out the MNC's cultivation projects by expanding overseas investment cooperation to foster multinational companies with international influence. In 2014, efforts will be made to achieve the change from approval system to registration and the filing system. Public service and information sharing mechanisms will be improved. Close links with overseas institutions and the Chamber of Commerce will be established to facilitate enterprises to understand overseas investment environment and acquire relevant information on investment and cooperation. Additionally, we are also in full swing in preparation for the establishment of Overseas Guangzhou Enterprises Association to better serve Guangzhou's FDI promotion, foreign trade, and international economic cooperation. A number of overseas enterprises Chamber of Commerce will be set up gradually in countries and regions where most Guangzhou companies made investment. Whether it is to attract FDI or to promote ODI, Guangzhou BOFTEC is more than glad to provide information and assistance. We also hope to establish contacts with more investment promotional agencies for better communication. Any questions regarding FDI and ODI, please feel free to contact us. Finally, I sincerely wish to form a complete success. Wish you all good health and booming business. Thank you.